Hello everyone. First of all, I would like to thank all the organizers of the second National Conference on Applied Science and the Advanced Materials Committee for their great efforts and for having accepted my research paper. My name is Fateh Benkhalfallah, PhD student in Artificial Intelligence at Tebessa University. I'm delighted to be with you, and I have the honor and the great pleasure of presenting the subject of my paper, which is entitled The General Architecture of a Personalized Adaptive E-Learning System. So, I'm going to follow this plan. Firstly, I will provide an introduction followed by a description of the study background, then focus on well-known systems that have a large number of adaptive supports, followed by an analysis and discussion of these relevant works. Next, define and describe the architecture, components, strategies, and aspects, and highlight the key features of the practical implementations that underlie all adaptive e-learning systems. Lastly, a concluding section. The main objective of this presentation is to provide a review of the research and overall structure of adaptive e-learning systems. Introduction. Educational technology encompasses the entire teaching and learning process and provides technical advice and solutions to educational challenges. It is characterized by continuous development, with adaptive e-learning becoming a key advance in this field. Adaptive e-learning is a modern educational approach designed to create a personalized learning environment that matches the individual features of each learner, including personality, interests, and performance indicators. Its objective is to facilitate the achievement of learning goals, academic success, and overall satisfaction. Background of the study. One of the most important factors for students is motivation, as it affects the effectiveness of study and the achievement of objectives, including levels of internal and external motivation. Appropriate teaching strategies can greatly improve student motivation. E-learning relies on advanced information technologies in its implementation, but it is largely difficult to tailor content to the individual characteristics of the learner. Adaptive e-learning bridges this gap by providing a uniquely personalized learning environment through a variety of appropriate technologies and digital resources that focus on the learner to meet their needs and requirements. Related works. To better understand adaptive e-learning systems, this section looks at some familiar historical and modern systems that have wide support for adaptability, most of which provide both adaptive presentation support and adaptive navigation support. Analysis and discussion. Adaptability in e-learning is already used in many research projects and systems. However, outside the research community, these systems are not widely used, as most of them do not support e-learning standards. The next logical step is therefore to integrate these systems with commonly requested functionality to extend the knowledge gained from adaptation research initiatives to a wider community of learners. This underlines the importance of developing larger, more broadly used systems. An adaptive e-learning system design. Figure 1 shows the basic architecture of an adaptive e-learning system, consisting of four major components. The first one, the main model, represents the hierarchical structure of learning objectives, which governs the pedagogical components. It serves as an organized repository of knowledge to be imparted to students, especially in specific areas such as courses. The second one, learner model, captures each student's learning style to personalize learning materials. It starts by asking students to fill in a form when they first log in to collect information about their knowledge, skills, abilities, experiences, cognitive styles, and learning behavior. The third one, adaptive model. This is the central element of the system to facilitate personalized learning experiences for students. It bridges the gap between knowledge and the student by making decisions about the presentation of content. Students benefit from two adaptive options: adaptive content and adaptive navigation. It draws on information stored in the domain and learning models to select and deliver appropriate content. The fourth one, user interface, acts as an interface enabling the student to interact with the system. It is dynamically generated based on decisions made by the adaptive model regarding the selection and display of content in the interface. The real implementations. Many adaptive e-learning systems are currently employed, each using different methods to implement the components of the architecture outlined above. It should be noted that there are significant differences between the systems, especially in the delivery models and underlying technology. This relates to how decisions are made about the content presented to specific users. There are two basic options: rule-based systems. These create conditional learning paths within a course through intermediate checkpoints where students demonstrate their proficiency in different subjects. Recommendation-based systems. These systems exploit machine learning techniques to deduce current user profiles and the optimal learning path for a positive learning experience for each profile. Conclusion. The processes that ensure adaptability have significantly increased the functionality of the adaptive e-learning system, creating an environment that is both adaptable and operationally efficient. This transformation has fostered an enhanced learning environment that provides students with an expanded platform to improve their learning. There is therefore an urgent need to develop assistive technologies that are essential to the continued development of education. References. The following slides show some of the references used. End of presentation. Thank you for your attention.